So, so what I'm going to do, okay, tell me what that verification code was since we put in your information. Yep.
Yep. 4FE 4051B as in boy.
Got it. All right, let's verify that. Okay, great. So now, all right, so you are connected. I've heard spot with 2 N's, Kennected. Would you guys just call yourselves Kennected, or is it Kennected Corporation? What is it?
No, Kennected. Yeah.
Okay, great. And let's see here. So the industry you guys are in is in LinkedIn marketing, right?
Yep. Or SaaS but LinkedIn marketing. Yeah.
Yeah, LinkedIn marketing is probably a good way of saying that. So we'll click on done for that. So the first thing that we did was just put in just your name, first name and last name and your phone number and all of that. So we did that part. Now we come over here to finish that piece of it. It doesn't require for you to have any kind of payments or anything like that going on. So we're good there. So we're going to go straight to the bot setup wizard, and we're going to create your very first bot. Okay. What would you like to name this bot? And it could be any name that you want, a name, person's name.
Person's name?
Yeah.
Let's do Corn, C-O-R-N. No. We're going to send this to Devin Johnson, our CEO. So we're going to go Devin. And then,
okay. So yeah. We're going to name the bot Devin. Okay. Yep. So, yep. This bot is going to help you with understanding how our business can, or our AI services, right? Is this what you guys do? AI services?
Yep.
Services can elevate, automate. It's even better. You tell me what to say here. Automate.
Yeah. Understand how our AR services can automate your day-to-day task.
Day tasks on LinkedIn, correct?
On LinkedIn. Or we could just say automate on LinkedIn. Can automate
on LinkedIn. You want to say it that way?
Yep.
On LinkedIn. Automate. I liked your day-to-day tasks. I thought that was really cool. I'm not going to knock that, right? Yeah. Automate your day-to-day tasks on LinkedIn. Can you give me more details about what it handles there? We can handle.
Yeah. So we can do automate connection requests.
Okay.
And all your follow-ups.
Okay. Connection requests. And follow-ups. Okay, follow-ups. Okay, anything else?
Yeah. We can, and I don't know how detailed you want us to go, but we can increase your acceptance and response rate.
And response rate?
Yeah.
That's good.
With personalized AI messaging.
All right, that's perfect. That is great. Okay, now I think that was a male voice, so we can keep it at that male voice. We can go with any. We have lots of different various voices that you can choose from. You have to play around with those to see which one you like. This is a sales bot, and you're going to get a phone number. So I'm going to have to create a phone number for your business specifically. Where are you guys located?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay, and Indianapolis. Great. All right, so I'll get a phone number for you guys soon. Do you have an actual support phone number with people who might want to say, you know what, I just rather talk to a person? Do you have a support phone number for that?
I should know this by heart. Let's see if it's on the website.
No problem. Yep.
Real fast. Yes. It is 317-349-5754. We even have a sales number too.
754. Well, we might not need that. So because this is going to be your sales number. So we just need that support phone number. So this is going to create this. Okay. And then now on our back end, we need to actually create a phone number for you. So we'll have a guy that's going to create that phone number for you. But in the meantime, there's some more things that we can possibly make sure that we get set up. So your support email address is going to be support@kennected.com, maybe?
Yep. Support@kennected.io.
Sorry about that. Website is www.kennected.io, right? Yep. So this is great because now what happens if you have a website, then we're reading from your website for a lot of different things automatically. Okay, so that will happen. We'll get you a phone number here shortly. And do you want it to actually make calendar appointments? If you do, you're gonna need to come back in here and authenticate to your calendar that you want it to go to, because it would go to my calendar because I don't have access to your calendar, right? But you would come in here and you would say, yeah, I want to, request calendar appointments to be set up. And then from there, you authenticate to your either Outlook or Google Calendars. And then from there, it will schedule appointments for you automatically as well too. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the recording really quick, and that way I can get the phone number for you, and I'm gonna take it off of screen really quick and stop sharing, so that I can go to my back end system and get a phone number for you. Okay. So now I've got your phone number all connected up here now, no pun intended. And if I log into here, I can see that you have a phone number. So I'm going to call that phone number now. Call 463-274-5393. Oh, you know what? It's on my daggone earpiece again. You suck. There we go.
My name is Devin. I'm an automated assistant for Kennected. I'm here to help you with understanding how our AI services can automate your day-to-day tasks on LinkedIn. We can focus on connection requests and follow-ups and increase your acceptance and response rate with personalized AI messaging. To get started, can you tell me your name?
Yeah, sure. My name is Oz.
Nice to meet you. How can I assist you today with our AI services for LinkedIn automation?
So I saw your ad online, thought it was pretty cool, but I need to know, can you guys actually handle groups? When you go into LinkedIn, you have those groups that you sign up for. Can you actually work with groups inside of LinkedIn?
Absolutely. Our AI services can certainly work with LinkedIn groups. We can help you automate tasks such as joining groups, engaging with group members, and even sending personalized messages to group members to build connections and generate leads. Is there anything specific you would like to know about our group automation capabilities?
Well, how much does it cost to even have some of these services?
The cost of our AI services for LinkedIn automation depends on the specific package and features you choose. We have different pricing plans tailored to meet different needs and budgets. To get detailed information about our pricing, I recommend visiting our website at www.kennected.io or speaking with one of our sales representatives. They will be able to provide you with all the necessary pricing details.
I'm going to stop there, but I think you get the point.
We don't have I was super, well, for one, yeah, okay, really impressed. We don't even have our pricing on the website. So I was like, okay, how's it going to, work around this one? But let's say somebody says, I just want to talk to somebody in sales. Does it know to redirect, give the number, or if it doesn't have the number, give a number? That's why it has the support. That's why it asks for the support number.
That's
right?
why the support numbers are all there. That's why it has all that information right there. So it can say, if you really want to talk to a person, it can put you over to this phone number and transfer it to that phone number.
So the big companies, so pretty much you're providing what the big companies have always had to the smaller, medium-sized companies now.
Yes. And the big companies used to pay a lot of money to get that.
Whereas now we don't have to pay. So what would be, so if I said, hey, Devin, you can of course record this and send this to me. But if I was like, hey, Devin, I think this is definitely something we should have, at least as a disco feature, what would it cost for somebody like us?
Well, it starts off at $60 a month. So
Okay.
That's pretty darn inexpensive. And then it all depends on the amount of volume that you're doing from there. So obviously the more volume that, people are calling and they're spending time and talking to the bot, and I think that most people will have a pretty darn good experience. I think that you personally, hopefully anyway, I'm not putting words in your mouth, but hopefully you like the experience that you just heard. And It works, as you can tell. kind of talk to it. So it depends on, how much it's getting called. If you're putting out the ads there and it's the great part about it is the amount of time that you've spent with me personally, just kind of answering a lot of my minutia questions.
Right.
This can do all that for that person. And then by the time they get to you, so that might take like 5 or 10 minutes of a phone call, right? So 200 minutes of a phone call or 200 minutes of time is $60.
Right.
And obviously it goes up with escalators based on with certain things, like as you get to more minutes and more time, we give lots of discounts as the time goes up. But nevertheless, it starts off at like nice and simple. And you can have as many bots as you want. You can have a support one as well that goes into like your specific documentations about like, hey, this isn't working. Why is this not happening? Things like that, so that maybe you don't have to have as many support people answering the phones. And then when it gets to support people as a finally like, wow, this is like a really hard problem, they deal with the really hard stuff, not the really easy stuff, So it just saved them a lot of time. So you can have as many bots as you want. As you can see, I can create another bot, and then that can be for my help desk, and I can create another bot, and that can be for, I don't know, something else, right? But anyway, you can see that when you go over here to look at the specifics of that particular conversation, here's Oz. You see that Oz called from this particular phone number, and you can see the questions that Oz was asking because it's all inside of the transcript right here. Okay, so all of that information goes here. Now this can go into your CRM as well. If you need it to go into a specific CRM, it can go into your CRM. And then from there, whatever automations that you have going on from there is all up to the way that you guys have done your business. But it can feed directly into your CRM because you can come over here and you can say, update my business information, and I want it to go to a different CRM. We only have a couple in here right now, but as you know, through some consulting, if you have a specific CRM, we can add it. It's just an API call. It's really simple for us to do that. It might take upwards of a week to do that kind of connection, depending on how difficult it is. But we can get that, and then now your CRM shows up in this list as well, and it goes to your specific CRM to do more work from there. Okay? So it's pretty simple. And I did it in how many minutes? It didn't take very long to get that up and running.
Right.
And it's an expert at selling your business.
Impressed. I mean, you should take what you recorded, cut it up for a 30-second or a 1 minute, a minute and a half, 90-second preview, and I would blast that to individuals in specific fields. Obviously, not everybody's going to be in tech or LinkedIn automation, but we could use that in all types of ways. We can let that pre-qualified disco people have, like we talked about, it could be a halfway house before they meet with me. Support. It could be a new 24-hour support service that we can provide. Hey, in the middle of the night, if you just need to talk and ask a few questions, and because our support stops at 5 p.m. Eastern. If you tried to call that number, it's over. There's nobody to talk to. Whereas now you have somebody to talk to and answer a few questions, and then from there we can even book you for a meeting after hours. All types of little. So
this is a 7-day free trial, man. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys have this. I'm going to give you the phone number. I'll email you with the phone number, and you already have the login information, so you can see what happens with the phone call. Do it. Just try it out and see how it works for your business.